Hello YouTube, my name is Gauntlet, and welcome to my first episode on this YouTuber Battle Royale series. I am currently in day 3 on this game, with about 2.5 hours left before day 4. And this is the situation. I have expanded into Egypt and Tunisia, France is expanding into Italy, Sweden into Finland and Norway, Russia into Finland and Karelia, and Sky is expanding into Greece and Syria. And you might notice that our peace period is also going to end at the end of today. But I'm not too worried because I made a deal with Toaster that we're going to split Italy. I'm going to take this land and everything south of it. He gets everything north, and we're going to have a non-aggression pact until day 12. So we can focus on building our economies and not fighting. I also have a deal with Sky. He gets Greece, but I get Crete, and I get this side of Egypt, and he gets this side. However, our non-aggression pact only lasts until day 8, so I think you can guess what my next move is once I've consolidated my position here. Both Sky and I have 5 industrial complexes on the water, so we're going to have an equal amount of ability to produce ships to gain superiority in the Eastern Mediterranean. And the reason why both of us want naval superiority is so that we can launch an invasion anywhere on our vast coastlines that we want. Because I have a huge coastline, Sky's a huge coastline, and if you have naval superiority, you know that your coastline is protected while your opponent is not sure if their coastline is under threat or not. Just looking at Sky's buildings, he only has 1 naval base so far, but he can easily build more if he has to. He's building a level 3 air base on Istanbul, which means he is most likely going for paratroopers, which is smart because paratroopers will allow him to island hop more easily and also make this crossing across the Suez or launch raids on my industrial complexes and air bases. So when the war starts, I have to make sure I have my back line garrisoned, and hopefully I have air superiority so that I can shoot his paratroopers down if they attempt to fly over. It is now 9 hours into day 4, and my invasion of Egypt, at least on my side, is almost over. I made a mistake. I actually lost 3 infantry here. I had 3 infantry at about 70% condition, and a rebellion killed some of them, and the rest turned over to the Egyptian side, which sucks. It is somewhat my fault, I guess. In order to prevent your troops from getting turned over like that, you have to move them slightly off of the city center. Like, just slightly off of it. That way, the province will revolt, switch sides, but your troops won't be caught in it, and they can return to the city center and retake it if they have to. Took over Sardinia and Sicily, gonna take over the rest of southern Italy, letting Toaster take northern Italy, and gonna continue my preparations for my war against Sky Badger. Day 5 is about 35 minutes from ending. I have secured my outer ring of defenses from here to here to here. My non-aggression pact with Sky ends in about 2 days. So I'm going to be continuing my preparations to launch my large invasion into him. My current plan is to establish a defensive wall here, use AA to stop his paratroopers from landing, and also to shoot down any tactical bombers he might build. Also going to be building artillery to protect this from convoys. I'm going to seek to have naval supremacy so that he can't land in my cores, he can't land in Crete or in Italy, and he won't be able to cut me off in Egypt. So all 5 of my naval bases are now up and running. Start pumping out submarines, pumping out destroyers. I researched naval bomber level 1, I'm going to start building some of those in Cairo, because the range is so bad that I don't think it'd be able to get from Tripoli over to Egypt unless I started building an airbase in every province, which is not worth it. Instead, I'll be building interceptors from here, maybe tactical bombers in Tripoli, and sending those over. Gonna fortify Italy a little bit, but I mostly want to take over Albania and Greece and put pressure onto Istanbul. And once I have Greece secure and I have naval supremacy in the Eastern Mediterranean, then I can maybe make peace with Sky and focus on Toaster, who is France. In terms of my economy, I've really built up my food provinces because food is a big weakness for everyone's economy. It's the most expensive resource right now because me, Sky, Leo, and GoGoGag, we only have 2 food provinces to feed all of the land we're taking and the massive armies we're building. Toaster actually has 3, but he lost this one to Italy, so he's also going to be running a little bit low on food. He also hasn't built any infrastructure in Brest yet, so his food production is probably also pretty low. Whereas I have level 2 infrastructure, building a level 3 naval base, level 3 infrastructure, and level 1 naval base. And I have not focused on rare material because it doesn't matter if I have a huge amount of rare material. I won't be able to research if I don't have enough food to help. Since research in 1.0 consists almost entirely of food and rare. I will also still need food for building infantry. Got a level 3 infrastructure in this double metal, level 2 here, level 5 industrial complex in my double goods, and going to be building a level 5 in this rare here. Day 6 has arrived, so let's take a quick look at the largest economies. Sky's at first, I'm second, Toaster's third, GoGoGag's fourth, and unfortunately for Leo, he's 10th and last place amongst the YouTubers. That concludes this first episode of my perspective during this YouTuber Battle Royale. Thank you for watching, please subscribe, leave a like, comment any advice you have, and I will see you on the battlefield.